Good evening, my name is Bay. I'm going to do Group 8 market share presentation by Sarah, Lexon, and John. The first thing I'm going to go over some highlights of what we did over the course of the simulation. From the start, we cut our price relatively low to our competitor, hoping that it will attract more customer and then hopefully it will make more money for us, but they have an opposite effect instead. And the reason for that was we didn't really understand how the market update worked. We thought it was only pertained to our company, rather than it actually pertained to the whole entire market. So with that, we failing to understand the information, we didn't adjust our price according to the market updates. As you can see, like from period 1 to or 0 to 1, our income actually go down. We lost money because of inflation, and then also because our price is relatively low. We didn't make a whole lot of income to help that out. And then also, we didn't use the information that were provided in market share, i.e. the test marketing of the reports, because we didn't want to waste our money. Instead, that's why you see from period 2 all the way up to period 4, our income really dropped, and then all the way up to period 4, we actually sat down and we understand what the market updates meant, and we also started using the test marketing and the reports. As you can see, once we use those resources, we were able to make better decisions, and then as a result of that, our net income started going up and up from period 4 all the way up to period 6. And basically, if we have more time with the simulation, I think our group will do a whole lot better, and the company will keep making money.
Hi, I'm Sarah Stone, and I'm going to analyze for you our performance objectives versus our actual outcomes. So in the very beginning, we really wanted to have a high stock price, a high market share, high net revenue, great awareness of our product, and great shelf space. So we made decisions like cutting our price and making everyone want to come to us so that we could have the best stock price and market share and whatnot. But that pretty much did the opposite for us. We had a terrible start. It was a complete disaster with the low net revenue, a low market share, bad awareness. It was not a good time. So we even lost money in periods 3 and 4 pretty badly, as you saw with Bay in the graph of net revenue or net income. So in period 4, we sat down, we figured out what we were doing, and we looked at the test markets and the updates, and we took out a bunch of salespeople. We realized that there's a certain point on a curve where you have put more and more salespeople, but you're just going to stop making sales. You're going to not necessarily get more sales for the more salespeople you have. So we took their salaries out, which helped our net revenue go up, as well as putting more money into advertising to make our awareness go up, and in periods 5 and 6, our net income shot up, and so our company's definitely in a good place for the future after these 6 periods, especially after periods 5 and 6, after we find out what we were doing wrong. So like I said before, we cut out a bunch of salespeople after we realized we weren't making a lot of money, and we realized that we needed to inflate our price so that we would actually make money. Even though we're making less sales, we're making more money. So that helped our net revenue go up a lot in periods 5 and 6, as well as increasing advertising spending significantly and putting them in the right places so that we gain awareness and get more customers.
Hi, I'm Lexi Wen, and also we did allocate our products into right place, and we also invest more money into surveys and research and reports, so we can get a perspective of what other competitors are doing. And also we didn't start to do the test market at first, but we start to use the test market at period 3.
Hey, my name is Yad, and I'm going to talk about the mistakes that we made and we could do a better job in the future. So it was very important to start in the better position that we actually started. We started to go down from the start, and only later we catched up with the other groups. So in the start, it was the trouble for us that we lowered price too low. We were making sales, but we're not making any money. But only later we figured out that actually we had to increase the price. We maybe lost some sales, but we were still making more money than when we had a lower price. So that was the mistake, that we should plan our moves using the test marketing that we didn't use in the start. And I guess that was one of the biggest problems why we started bad. And we were afraid to spend money on reports and test marketing. If we would be using those, I'm pretty sure we would start much better, because that's actually what helped us in the end. We start using them, we figure out the system, and we're doing much better job in the end. And as I said, the last point is reading market update and making some decisions based on that. That's what we actually did in those last periods, and both our products went up, and we're doing actually a really good job in them. And now we figure out everything, and I think if we'll do the simulation again, we will do much better job.